Hey, welcome back to Sonic Forces Part 2, and we're already about to reach the death end, but of course, this isn't the final stage. Our avatar character is going to break out Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, the one thing about the avatar character I forgot to mention is that depending on which kind of animal you pick,
Listen up, rookie. Our other forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route.
okay, sorry I got distracted by the
Find him.
knuckles there, but depending on which animal you pick, you get some kind of special ability. Like one character can give you, longer invisibility or make you hold on to rings, or at least one ring, so you can avoid dying. With the bird character, you get a double jump. Maybe not the best ability to have since double jump is, well, I won't go as far as useless, but people have been complaining that sometimes the double jump can draw them off and make the platforming worse. But I find it quite useful, to be honest.
Nothing in this room either.
But pretty much it's pretty straightforward. Just destroy all the enemies, get through the levels. So you played the Sonic game before, even the 3D ones. So, hopefully something better than this. But yeah, it's the Avatar character is probably the best thing that Sega has done. I like how they control. It's a neat idea to give them special abilities, but for the most part, I feel like they're unnecessary. Like they could have made them have all the same abilities, and I think people would have been fine. I was kind of worried that because they have their own special abilities, that people would be discouraged of picking their favorite animals because of the abilities they are stuck with. But for the most part, they're fine. I think anybody can pick up any characters and play them pretty well. And let's see, did I get an S rank on that? Yeah, S rank. Nope, A rank. Yeah, man. Where's my water? Yeah, this one's pre-recorded. I thought this one, pre-recorded footage would be much easier to commentate, or at least hopefully on my end. But you know what? We got some crows. Let's put on some costume. I hate this. This is the tutorial stage, but you can only pick what's highlighted for the first time. But other than that, it let you pick whatever you want. Nah, to see it coming. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna dress my character like Knights, because other than Sonic, Knights is probably my third favorite, well, no, fourth favorite Sega character. Or in this gaming franchise, Puyo Puyo is third and Bayonetta is second. And Sonic is number one, purely for nostalgia, to be honest. If I ever jumped into the Sonic franchise, around 2005, 2006, I probably wouldn't be this big of a fan. Oh yeah, apparently Sonic has been tortured, but he seems pretty fine to me. I think the reason people don't like this version of Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty much because he's John Cena, if you think about it. I mean, even though he gets tortured, he no-sells it and still keeps a smile on his face. Just like John Cena, if he ever used WWE title. But even though this boss battle is pretty easy and forgettable, the one thing I do appreciate it is, you know, a modern Sonic boss battle that doesn't involve boost. I think that's a neat idea. I think this is the only time to ever do that. I guess maybe they thought fans will not like this because you don't get the boost, but it's actually done pretty well. Or yeah, if you jump when he was about to land, I think you wouldn't be able to attack him. At least that's what I heard from other commentaries of this game. But yeah, he pretty much does the same thing. Maybe except when you get him down to half health, he does one more thing. Another thing just wants to complain is that when you try to homing attack on the motorbikes, well, at least when there's like only 3 on the field, it's hard to target them sometimes, and I don't understand why. Like, see there that, you know, I'll be able to connect, or at least when I am connecting, it disappears with Quickie. I mean, even though this is a very basic boss battle, even though this is a very basic boss battle, I do appreciate the effort, and actually not pretty bad for a first boss. And see in the background there's the original characters.
No! How could I lose to the likes of you again?
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs
Yeah,
next
they do this in every boss battle. They leave a scene way too long than it needs to be. Like, maybe if they change the camera angles a bit, or at least rotate the camera so you can, you know, actually see the character. But they just leave that shot, you know, way longer than they should. But yeah, it's really easy to get items in this game. Like I'm not sure, but the Sega originally wanted to do the loot box thing.
It's not time for thinking. It's time for running.
I mean, I don't want to say, you know, every time you get items, you know, be like, oh, you know, just like loot box, or we're gonna print a loot box, but they cancel it. But in this case, ooh, an achievement. Okay. Didn't know I got that, but okay, now getting on a different topic. Response are going to keep the lightning one because that is my favorite one. The attacks, not that very good, and well, I don't think you get to see the attack in this part, but the risk ability is the visibility is pretty good in my opinion. It's pretty much the light speed dash, but right now we're playing as Sonic, so you won't get to see that just yet.
Whoa, we're off planet. I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space.
I do like the visuals. Like,
There's nothing to run on.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty linear. I mean, even for a Sonic game, like Sonic game is, well, 3D Sonic game in particular are usually pretty linear with some branchy pathways. Excuse me. But yeah, I always fall for this trick. I don't know. Every time I try to jump up there and do the boost, I always get crushed in too late. I'm not sure if it's my poor timing, but I decided to play it a bit safe on that part. I think that was just speed wisp that Sonic could get to increase his boost case.
They had me locked up on the jet tank. This big ball of scrap just won't stay destroyed. I'll be out of here in no time, though. Just wait and see, Eggman.
Like, to be fair, at least the modern Sonic stages levels are not bad, but I think it's because that, you know, we played other stages that was more complex, you know, like in Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, that this is a disappointment by comparison. But, you know, if this was like the first time they used the boost formula, I don't think people would be complaining too much about it. Be like, hey, this is a big step forward for Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's see what else they can do with it. Oh, and this targeting thing, no matter what you do, even if you miss it, you still, you know, you don't die, you still advance. You just don't get as many points. But yeah, I also noticed that stages go on a little bit longer than I expected. I mean, or at least in this case, 2.5 minutes, or at least over 2.5 minutes is, I won't say standard for a 3D Sonic game, but not really that bad either. Especially compared to the shorter stages in this game. Okay, I believe we get like another cutscene. Oh. Yes. Sonic saves Knights.
Are you here to rescue me? Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am. Amy?
Hold up, Amy.
Is there an exit around here? Your concern is touching, Knuckles.
Like, I think it would be interesting if Sonic was like unplayable throughout the game, is up to Sonic friends, or you know, if they really want to
Sonic, finding you alive is the best
if they really want to advertise the game, they use other Sega characters. But again, that's just a little pipe dream. But yeah, I think after this little conversation they have over here, I'm gonna end this part. Again, I don't think it's a bad Sonic game, at least not in the 06 Sonic Boom Ray. But again, this is a disappointing Sonic game because I was expecting more. I thought this would be like a new Sega with a new attitude. I remember that said this in the cutscene. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there, and we're gonna start with the first Sonic and Avatar stage. So stay tuned for that. This is me, Barbara 3, and I'll catch you guys later.